how many pieces of real estate or how many properties do you currently own right now?
We have right around 130 different properties.
Wow, that's amazing. And how long have you been in real estate for?
13 years.
13 years. So, for someone who's starting out in 2022, what is your best piece of advice to someone pursuing the real estate industry?
The best piece of advice that I have is to take the risk, but find properties that are below value. And the leverage that you get with real estate is unreal. You might put $10,000 down on a property, but if it's worth $300,000 and it goes up 10% that year, you just tripled your money.
Wow.
It's on paper, but think very long term with it. I met a guy that bought a property for $11,000 that he got offered for $3 million. And that was 60 years ago.
Yeah.
So the power of real estate over time, you're never gonna buy a house and it goes to zero. That might happen with a stock, that might happen with a business, but real estate does not go to zero.
Today we're going to be spending a day in the life with Matt Teifke and Alex Coffman, who are two owners of a real estate brokerage. They have over 100 properties and nearly 200 agents that work under them. They're one of the most entrepreneurial real estate brokerages in all of Texas, and we can't wait to take you guys through a day in the life.
Yeah, I mean, I can show you around, man.
Awesome, man.
This is like hangout office. My wife's actually over here working. Awesome. This is Lexi.
Yeah. Nice to meet you.
And we really say like, hey, this office is open to everybody.
Right.
So we'll give you the code. You want to throw an event? You want to throw a party? Have at it.
Yeah. This is their office.
Yeah. And how long have you guys had this kind of, spot right here?
Moved in here August 1st.
Wow. Okay.
And so we still got the Round Rock office, but we moved into this one a couple months ago.
Right.
Feels like we've been here for like 6 months, but it was just 2 months ago.
We don't own it. We wish we did. We're renting it. But
no, nice.
Yeah, we'll show you around. We got 2 offices upstairs.
We own a first right of refusal to buy it.
Wow.
Yeah, Alex got the that's basically, so for you, if anybody doesn't know, we get the opportunity to buy it if he gets any other offers.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah.
So this actually used to be a church, like a Bible study group. This is a spot where agents can come and work. There's Chris Sweeney, entrepreneur.
Classes in session, Sweeney. Yeah, so we leave these offices open. We'll do trainings.
Yeah.
Every now and then. Sometimes people close the door when they're cold calling or something. We'll check in.
We'll talk to Elliot.
There's our boy Elliot, cold calling.
Okay. You know that's my deal.
Training room where we run classes and trainings and everything. And then there's just a office for Mr. Jonathan Richards. He's not in yet.
Big Country.
AKA Big Country. Y'all meet him later.
Is that right?
Jonathan does a lot of classes for us. He actually is Big Country. You'll see him and he'll be like, that's Big Country.
I see it on the door.
Every now and then, come up here and celebrate a little tequila.
That's sick.
But these are all classes. We teach classes. If you look here, I mean, there is actually a class every single day this month.
You want to partner with your agents on deals. It's not just about the commissions. It's like you want to invest in real estate together. How does that process kind of work where you start getting commissions, but then eventually you guys partner together with the people you bring in on deals? How does that kind of look like, that process?
I mean, at the end of the day, it's all about finding value. You don't have to go make commissions for 2 years and then buy real estate with us. You can just buy it with us right now. Mm-hmm. That is what's so cool, right? Yeah. Is that never existed for me, and ultimately what we're trying to create, running into an opportunity that, I was 24 years old and I know that there's value in this property, right, and not being able to buy it or take it down because my broker didn't do commercial real estate, right?
Right.
And now looking back, I could have raised capital, I could have brought on partners, but you don't know that stuff when you're just getting started. So that type of agent can come here and find that opportunity, and we'll buy it with them, and we'll show them how to do it, and we'll give them equity, and then we'll create a new entity, and then we'll have 10 properties.
You guys create content, right? Yeah.
Yep, we do create content.
Do you have like a studio or something like that?
Yeah, y'all want to check it out?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's separate you guys from other brokerages, because it sounds like I love the working with and not for one another.
Yeah.
Whereas I feel like a lot of other brokerages are a lot more very corporate and very kind of like cutthroat and strict as far as roles and stuff like that. Kind of what I guess separates you apart from other brokerages.
Yeah, there's a lot, right? And I love talking about it. So the logistics side of things on what we encourage and how we approach things, it's very different, right? So most brokerages are like, hey man, get your sales up, get us more commissions. And we go and say, hey, what are you really trying to do? And how can we support that? And we're a built-in business partner. So build your own brand, build your own team, wholesale, buy real estate, make commissions if you want to. It's creating generational wealth, but then utilizing the license as one tool. Wow. Unofficial, core value, fucking supportive.
And we've got a special person in here. Her name is Killer.
Is that Killer Kim? All right.
How you doing?
Say hello.
Hello, everybody. Good morning.
What are we working on today?
Doing cold calls. All
Cold
cold calls this morning.
This is my mom, and she is the ultimate of the cold call.
So a question for you then, and it'll be real quick. Cold calling primarily has to do with like sales, right?
Correct.
So what is your best piece of advice to someone who's getting into sales, or what is your secret to sales when you're on a cold call?
I just try and be authentic.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm just who I am. I love to talk to people. Right. I'm just authentic.
Yeah, I think it's amazing that you guys like get to work together, kind of
I
as
know.
like a mom and son thing.
Exactly.
I absolutely love that.
She raised my brother and I, single mom, and she owns 16, 17 properties. And
Oh my goodness.
worked a full-time job in construction and just did a really great job. You might hear someone's got 20 properties. It doesn't mean that they're just making all this money. They got to keep pushing forward and keep hustling.
Yeah.
You have
And that's what I
foundation
learned.
problems, you have septic problems, you have roofing problems. I mean, there's a lot that goes into that, you know, and my goal was to pay them all off.
Right.
I have all of them paid off besides 3.
Wow.
So
That's awesome.
I'm very blessed.
Maybe she is making $20K a month. I don't
Yeah.
19.
That's amazing.
19 to be exact.
know. We're building out this room right here, which is kind of cool. You guys might respect these. It's not there yet, but the goal is for agents to go in there and to go live on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube at any time.
Just record their own content.
That's awesome. You going in there?
I'm going to call.
Come on, baby. Out back is actually the marketing. So this is one of our secrets in a sense. So we got the machine, that's a big value. Yeah. But then marketing, you know, we're constantly thinking, how can we be different and do things that nobody's doing?
Yeah.
We have a huge focus on this.
The social media side is one of the most valuable things that we do.
Yeah.
And it's the backbone of a lot of stuff that happens here at TRE.
And have you guys kind of like emphasized that to some of the agents that are a part of
Yeah,
your
of course.
brokerage?
We encourage it. We try to tell people, go be different, right? Like if you're doing an open house, don't just film yourself and say, hey, I'm at this open house. Like make it you. And it's a bigger mission also. It lets people feel free in who they are.
Let's show you the marketing team.
it.
They these are the people who make everything happen.
What's going on, man? How you doing, bro?
Good, how are you?
Oh, hi.
They're
Good.
checking. Andrew should be the one on film. He's actually the actor.
No, dude.
Yeah,
I'm best behind the camera.
What are you cooking up right here?
Currently editing a video we recorded last week. It was a pretty big project. But we want to get our message out, right? That TRE is the home of the real entrepreneur. And so we want that message to be heard around the world.
Wow.
And so this is like a shorter, probably 60 to 90-second video. So now cooking it all up.
What is the importance that you've seen of like leveraging content for the brand or TRE and just in general?
Yeah, it's the most important thing. I mean, we live in a digital age right now, and everything's online, and you're able to be so much more effective through digital marketing, right? Like instead of going to a class and teaching like we did last night, we reached 10 people last night. You put something on social media, you can reach hundreds of thousands, millions of people, and so putting out digital content is, I think, the best way to do marketing in today's age.
Yeah, no, this is cool. I'm gonna take over the camera for a little bit. Everything. Get that.
What's up, guys? It's Jack here. I'm his twin now, but I'm kidding. I'm Josh. I've been working the camera today, but now we're ready to hop in.
Come on, welcome Josh. This is where a lot of the magic happens. MTV Crib style.
And we're live, boys.
So this is where we record our podcast, a lot of our content.
What was like the original inspiration to start the podcast? Was it really just to get to know people's story and kind of network, or what was like the original inspiration?
Just maybe similar to y'all, I have to dive in and I'd love to know more, but just believing that the only way to scale and to get a message out is through social media. So we just constantly, like Andrew was saying, instead of talking to 10 people, we'd like to talk to 10 million.
What's your favorite podcast that you've ever done?
Grant.
Grant?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it turned into a business meeting. So it's a good story. Do you guys remember when Clubhouse was like super popular?
Yeah. Yes.
So Clubhouse came on, Grant was on at like 2 a.m, and he was only allowing a certain amount of people to talk to him. And somebody got up and like, hey Grant, I'm really excited to be here. Would you come on my podcast? He said, absolutely. at grantcardone.com. So I emailed and I was like, I kind of, lied in the sense, but not really. I was like, hey, I heard that you mentioned you'd come on the podcast. And he signed up to do our podcast. And he was going to do it for 10, 15 minutes, right? And we knew the night before, we're like, dude, this is like our Super Bowl. We got Uncle G, right? And so we quickly, we strategized the whole night, how do we approach this meeting? And we knew that he had certain things that he wanted to talk about and that he wanted to sell, in a sense. So we just did it for him in the first 5 minutes. We were like, your book just came out, you got your new show. We just said everything that he would have wanted to promote. And then we just start talking about other things. And in the middle of the podcast, he's like, this turned into a business meeting, huh? We're like, hell yeah, dude. Yeah. And so we talked for another 15 minutes and just got more out of it than we were hoping, more than we were hoping, honestly. But it was just funny because we had that strategy and it really worked out.
It just shows you that if you're persistent and you just shoot your shot, doesn't matter who it is, they might just say yes.
Dude, and get creative. And then, man, everyone thought I knew Uncle G. Yeah. So everyone's calling me, trying to get deals in front of Grant. Like 2 days later, I got to talk to Grant. I'm like, not right now, guys. I didn't let him know that I didn't really know him. Yeah. We actually do social media ourselves. I'm going to go record some TikToks with my boy Andrew right now. Come on.
Hey guys, Matt's actually right in the middle of doing a podcast. Let's go get some behind the scenes looks.
How long have you been in real estate for?
For about 5 years.
Okay, and what is your best piece of advice to someone pursuing the real estate industry in 2022?
Learn how to find value and find deals. Whether you're a real estate agent, a wholesaler, an investor, you're raising capital. If you can learn the one skill of how to identify value in anything that you're looking at and learn how to identify an opportunity and find deals, then you can go into any market in any condition and make money.
Wow. And if you had to start from zero and you had 1 year to make $1 million and your life depended on it, what would you do?
Wholesale land here in Austin, Texas. We've wholesaled some land tracts and we've made a lot of money doing it. And so I'd go and I'd find a good deal, find some good land, and I would get it under contract at a good price, and then I'd go find a developer or another end buyer that'd be willing to pay more than I have it at. And I'd do that once, maybe twice, and I bet if I spent all my time doing that, I could make $1 million easy. What we're gonna do next is I gotta head over to the Round Rock office, and we're gonna go meet with the machine in our call center, let y'all meet Chris. But before we go, Jonathan Big Country is up there teaching a skills workshop to some of our coaching agents. So let's go check in and show y'all behind the scenes there.
So now I have my listing agreement, right?
We have classes like Matt told y'all earlier every single day. That one there specifically is for coaching agents. These are entrepreneurs who joined who don't have a bunch of experience yet. So he's up there teaching them, I think, about listing appointments and how to secure a listing. We're gonna go check out the machine over in Round Rock. We're gonna take a quick little drive. We've had a full day today, but let's go meet up with Chris and the machine.
So we just left one of your guys' offices in Austin. Where are we at right now?
Right now we're in Round Rock, and this is where the machine is being built. I'll take you guys inside. We'll get to meet Chris. He's the department head for the machine, and I'll let him tell you guys what he's building and what we're doing here at TRE with the machine. Chris is on a call. We'll come back.
So I help run, obviously, the machine. I'm head of sales here at Teifke Realty. I help Alex and gang basically with all the lead generation. We do inbound, outbound, all that great kind of stuff. Basically, in a nutshell, if you're looking to see if a home has a pool or what the price is, we reach out to you and we walk you through the whole home buying process, from getting an agent, credit repair if needed, all the way to the financing portion. We take care of you, so we keep the money in-house. We send that client to a trusted partner, a trusted lending partner, and a trusted credit repair partner, and we make it a one-of-a-kind experience.
Do we want to check out where the action happens?
Brother, come on, man.
Yeah.
This seems
let's
come
get
on.
it.
MTV Cribs. Man.
All right, thank you.
All right. So this is good timing. So typically we do a lot of our whiteboarding. We run numbers, processes, quality, all that good stuff. A little bit of secret sauce on the board, so watch out. Yeah, I'm just kidding. So we got all that here. This is our head for the outbound side. This is Ryan Matthias. He helps us with all the outbound.
All right, guys, we just pulled up to the Teifke Real Estate happy hour. We just finished up over at their call center over at the machine office. And yeah, Matt and Alex just invited us over to their happy hour for their brokerage. So we're just gonna be talking to some agents, maybe enjoying some good food.
What industry did you decide to pursue a career in?
So I got my law degree, and I practiced law for about 15 years and realized hour for hour work is only going to get you paid hour for hour, and there's 24 hours in a day. So I decided to move over into the real estate industry, started a title office.
That's amazing.
And so, now I'm here doing this, having fun, and then my team's at the office making money.
From what you've seen, throughout your career, how can someone become financially free in today's world?
Sometimes you got to jump out of a plane and build the parachute on the way down. It doesn't matter what horse you're on, just make sure you're on a horse. Surround yourself with people who are smarter than you. If some old dog is offering their time to you, take it. I was just talking with Mark. My 22-year-old was trying to figure out if he wanted to buy a house or not, and I just did everything I could to make him buy that house. You just got to get started.
Well, guys, that wraps up today's video. Day in the life with Matt Teifke and Alex Coffman, two co-owners of the real estate brokerage, Teifke Real Estate. Had an amazing day with you guys. Got to talk to a lot of agents, brokerage owners, and just learned a lot about real estate, and I really enjoyed spending the day with you guys. Thank you guys so much for having us.
That was a blast, dude. It was an eventful day. Hopefully provided value. Appreciate you guys. Having fun at the happy hour, man. So it was great. Really fun.
Yeah, bro.
Answered a lot of questions. Hopefully that got to bring you guys inside on what it actually looks like to run the real estate brokerage. And we appreciate you guys coming around. And
this is the team, man. This is what it's all about right here.
And just to remind everyone again, where can everyone, either in Austin, Texas, or all around the country and the world, where can they find you guys?
Right here, baby. 512-914-4806. 512-914-4806. TeifkeRealEstate.com, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. We're easy, man. TikTok. Be real now. We're easy, man. Reach out.
Let's get it. Hey, appreciate you guys again, man.
Thank you.
Seriously. Hey, if you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you leave us a like, subscribe. James from the School of Hard Knocks. We're here with Jack and Josh. Had a blast today. Hey, stay tuned for more. A lot of good content on the way. Let's get it.